Ellen Prager joins us to further discuss what triggered this disaster in the first place.
Meanwhile, here at home, it's wildfire.
Otherwise today. This is the storm that has us looking in New York City. That thing has become a little interesting now as it's moved from Jersey into New York.
Yeah, severe warning now for us. That's our first warning here of the morning. We'll probably see more as we head on through our day. But again, right now, it's north of the city, tracking north and eastbound. Eventually, that'll cross state lines and get up into a bit of Connecticut.
Yes. So we've got the showers there. We're going to continue watching for thunderstorm activity developing through the afternoon. And certainly, I think, evening, we'll see a lot more activity through this area.
Absolutely. There's that closer view on that particular storm. There it is. I mean, that's a little storm there right now, just moving just north of White Plains, heading over towards 684, parts of Fairfield, Putnam, and Westchester counties until noon. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect.
We've had a few more showers pop since then, a few in southeast Pennsylvania, eastern Maryland. Those are not the problem. It's not even this storm that's the problem. Right. We already had the delays in New York City before we got that one because we've had some active weather here already.
We have. It's not easy right now trying to get into some of those hubs, and it could get worse in some other areas as the risk for more thunderstorms. You can see the widespread zone of possible severe weather here in that red.
Yes, so we'll be keeping an eye on all hazards. Damaging winds, the main threat, though, that we will see. It's an interesting pattern that we've got. If you look way up over Hudson Bay, we've got this big upper low up there, and dropping from that is little areas of disturbed weather and a front, actually, that is tracking east.
And there is that front. Not ahead of it. We've got some moisture. That's going to be on the rise with the heating of the day as well. So instability is going to be climbing. More thunderstorms are anticipated, and they'll be more organized because we've got some stronger winds in the low levels helping to kind of organize things a bit more.
We do have a 2 on the Torcon. So again, it's mainly damaging winds, but there's a risk of rotating storms and tornadoes. Make sure you have a way to get warnings today.
Quick timing of this as we move our way through the afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Things really start to get a bit more active, more robust, and more coverage of these storms as they work their way towards the East Coast.
Let's get an update on the tropics.
Tropical systems end up with some heavy rain that could cause some problems.
Right. I mean, I'm sure when we see a forecast for rain finally in Puerto Rico, there's some rejoicing happening. Yeah. They need the rain. They've had water restrictions. It has been a tough stretch of a summer for us here. But look at this. This is because of Dolly heading in that direction. Sunday, the rain chances start, continuing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit too much of what are going to be dealing with on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's just been dry. But now as we enter into the picture, there's Dolly moving westbound. And as we work through the weekend, moving through the islands, and again, bringing in the potential for some, again, much needed rain for all these areas.
I mean, that's a story. The drought and the needed rainfall for all of the islands, whether it's Guadalupe or St. Martin, we need the rain. The British Virgin Islands, we need the rain. Puerto Rico, we need the rain. So you see this cone and the direction of movement, and we know the moisture is coming this way. So, of course, the concerns are that doesn't get too strong, and right now it is not forecast to get that strong in terms of winds. How much rain does it bring?
Well, here's the forecast. This is over the next 7 days or so. And right now, as you look towards Puerto Rico, maybe that western edge, calling for, there you go. There, western edge could see some heavier rains here for us. But again, this is still so far away. But just know our rain opportunities, we haven't seen a map showing green or certainly yellow on this map in such a long time.
And so we do need the rain, but we know we've seen it in the past before. A tropical system doesn't need to be a strong hurricane to cause problems. And most of the time, those kind of problems come with flooding. So we have to watch out for as this rain comes in. Is it too much at once? Is there interaction with the terrain here that creates any potential for flooding issues? These are all things to think about down the road because we're still, well, more than 5 days away from this.
You got some time to watch it. But look at where we've started. Back in the early part of June, drought situation, there were some dry areas, but overall we were doing pretty good. That has quickly changed here as we work through the summer. Now we're talking about extreme drought here for us, Puerto Rico, and back over towards parts of the Virgin Islands.
Well, the TWC streaming app has
heat being a big problem out there for us. Our scorching car scale, we want to continue to highlight this to show you just how hot our cars can get in such a short period of time. Obviously, Phoenix is going to be super hot already. The cars are going to be insanely hot. But St. Louis, I mean, 85 degrees. Yeah, it's a warm day. But after 10 minutes, 104 in the car. If it's out in the sunshine, after a half an hour, 119. And you think, well, I'm only going to go into the store, pretty quickly, grab something quick, and oftentimes it takes you a little bit longer than you'd like. So please, 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 don't leave the kids and certainly pets as well in those vehicles. It's dangerous.
The heat is on in the southwest, continuing in Los Angeles, 95 degrees. We've got the heat there. It's even hotter in downtown. Vegas, Phoenix keep setting records, and overnights are not cooling down either.
Yeah, and that's the other half of the problem, right? So extreme heat warnings there, a lot of those areas in the southwest. And then here into Texas, we've got heat advisories here as well. We're going to be heating things up. These numbers are actually a little bit cooler than what we anticipate coming up. Oklahoma City for you. It's been a hot summer. I think we can claim it's been a hot summer.
Oh, yeah.
28 days of 100 degrees or more. And you think OKC is a 100-degree just haven? Not really. We average here just 13, and we've already seen 28. Yeah. We will add to that this week.
It has been excessive. It's been a top 5 or even top 3 hottest across the Southern Plains for the summer. Well, just a few days left until now.